Okay, y'all. I'm back. Now, I went ahead and did what they call the crumb coat on here. But I'm going to tell you one thing is I think I got my icing a little bit too thick. This is all, trial and error. You have to learn. These ladies that look, so amazing doing all this stuff, they didn't start making videos like I do. Uh-uh. They got it down. They got it down perfect. But we don't do that here. We like to have Debrajoy disasters. Now, I think I got my frosting a little bit too thick. And I'm going to fix this up. My bowl that I have left, I'm going to put just a little dab, less than a teaspoon of heavy cream, and I'm going to mix that up until it's just a little bit thinner. Not much, but a little bit. And the other thing is, y'all, who in the world? Look how tall this spatula is. It's ridiculous. I feel like I could be painting the ceiling with this thing. This is too big for me. So they make this that comes in a, I believe it's a 9-inch, which is bigger than my little plastic one, which does not work well. The metal, I think, is essential. And so it's between that little one and this one. Now, I read to y'all what they said that they do, and that is they dip their spatula into hot water. So I've got some of that waiting. In the meantime, I'm going to clean this spatula off. I'm going to get a little bit more heavy cream. Okay, I better do it the right way. I just put a few little drops in there, y'all. And I'm going to try to mix that up and make it just a little bit more on the creamy side. Now, when you're working with powdered sugar, a little bit of liquid goes a long ways. Okay. I think this is going to be a little better right here. Now, I didn't know whether to call that the crumb coat or a crumb cake. Now, one of the videos I watched, let me put this back in the fridge, because that's got to turn into some whipped cream tomorrow. One of the things, instead of using your spatula and scooping in and having that little extra bowl, she put a big glop on top, and then she worked her way down. Now I'm going to let y'all look at this. Can you see? Let me see. I'm always saying that. Can y'all see? It's actually a leaning tower of Pisa cake. You see that? But that's okay, because I'm not a perfectionist. I'm not going to sell this at some kind of fancy auction. Terry and Nancy and maybe Leo and Stephanie are going to get a bite of this. Oh, Leo and Maria came over last night, And they had gone to TJ because Leo had to have some dental work done. And they brought me back some cute little things, and I'll show them to you at another time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a big glop of this frosting and put it up here. Y'all, I can't tell you how awkward. Oh! I am so dumb. Now, this is not offset. This is straight. And the offset is good, but it feels so awkward to me. This is going to be much better. It's okay. Now, I'm just going to start by smoothing it around on the top until it's like going over the edge. Like me sometimes, I like to go over the edge. I have a feeling, y'all, this is not going to be the most beautiful cake. I just have that feeling. But it will be edible. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? You're supposed to put it in the refrigerator after you do your crumb coat. And I didn't do that. Well, that's one of the reasons why this is not going to be the most beautiful cake on earth. But it's going to look pretty good. I'll do that next time. I want to make a cake that's got some flavor to it. Not chocolate, something else. Y'all, I just like using this little turntable. It is so much fun. You know, the other day, I was just feeling like, and this is not my meds, it was just one of those off days, and I wanted to make a big batch of cookies. I haven't made any cowboy cookies in a while. My lighting crew is, I don't know, they're smoking or something back there. But anyway, I had all these toys and all this stuff, my decorating stuff, but I just wasn't feeling it. I was not feeling it. And I thought, oh my gosh, I was laying in bed one morning and I was like, what if I don't ever feel it? What if I don't ever feel like I want to make a cake or cookies or really do a pie crust? Everybody that has been so amazing is going to trash me all over YouTube. That y'all sent me so much incredible stuff and now I'm not using it. And there would be trolls out there saying, well, she just got you to send her all that stuff and now she's selling it on eBay or Craigslist. Couldn't be further from the truth. And I think, look how crooked that cake is, y'all. I hope that's just a camera. Well, it probably isn't. But when I got the food processor and I made that little bit of slaw, that kind of, got me going a little bit. And then when I got Max, bam, I was ready to go. So, no worries there, y'all. But it did scare me. I was like, oh my gosh. But I'm fine, y'all. Okay. Now then. Oops, that part fell off by itself. This smaller spatula thingy, it's working so much better. So much better. Oh, yeah, we are so crooked. Yes, we are. And we don't care. Now, there's not enough icing here, y'all. And some of the recipes called for 4 cups, more butter. Some of them called for half butter, half Crisco. And they were just bigger recipes. And I thought, well, I'm just making this little bitty cake. I should have thought about having enough to cover up my screw-ups. But anyway, I'll have to make a little bit more. I'm going to see about making that royal icing that works really good in your decorator tubes. And then that's what I'll make my little decorations out of. And you make them on wax paper, you put them in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, and then you transfer them onto your cake, if that's how you want to do it. Okay, y'all, back to it. Oh, this feels so much better, y'all. I'm going to have to use that thing as a gardening tool. I am. One lady was talking about, she was doing a tutorial and she was talking about, she was talking about your corners. And I'm like, lady, did you even watch your own video? You're talking about corners? This is a round cake. Well, what she was talking about was your cake coming up some on the sides, your icing rather. And so I got it after I watched a little bit more. This is so much fun, y'all. I could make another one right after this one. I won't put you guys through it though. I can tell that it would have been much better if I had cooled the crumb layer. But this is really not too bad. It's not bad. Keep telling yourself that, Debrajoy. Okay. Now, what those ladies do, they don't poke their cake like I just did. But they go around and round and round. Okay, now then. That's about the best I can do. And I'm going to see if my hot water is still hot. Okay. Oh, I found this lady, y'all. And, oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. That works really good, y'all. Anyway, she was making a cake, and she has a pink mixer. It is beautiful. One of y'all sent me pictures of how you decorated your mixer. It's so awesome. Y'all told me you could get those decorations, those stickers on Amazon. Okay, now then. One thing you're going to be able to say about this cake is there's no lack of icing on it. Now, what my, this water has been sitting here, And so I want to make sure that it's good and hot, because that really does help, y'all. It makes it look so much smoother. Actually, I could just run my spatula. I know. Under the hot water when I need to. That's a lot of icing on the top of that cake. You know, if you were really talented, you could just bump up your icing on one side so that your cake wouldn't look lopsided. But hey, this is not Debrajoy's perfection channel. This is the disaster channel. Yeah. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stop. How do you stop yourself? I mean, really? You think, oh, I just want to get that part. I just want to get that part really good right there. I just want to make it look just like the rest of it. And you can't stop. This is crazy, y'all. Okay, I gotta stop this, because okay. See, since I've never done this before, I don't really know. Now, look what I have. I'm just going to use the smooth edge. I don't know what a 45-degree angle is, y'all. I have no clue. Now, this one lady said that you put your icing on, your frosting on pretty thick, because you're going to go over it with your cake smoother. So I don't really know. And you got to clean that off. And then you got to do the top part. Y'all, I'm just playing. I am so tired because I've done nothing today. All right. You got to have more expertise than me to use that thing. So, I'm just going to finish this up, y'all. And you'll notice I used some parchment paper. So, when I'm finally ready to move on to my cake plate, then I'll have a nice the hard part, I think, for me is applying the same amount of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it seems to be working better going around this way. Who would have thought? Okay, so that's about all I'm going to be able to do with this. I'm going to smooth out the top just a little bit. And then I'm going to think about making some extra icing to make some decorations. Oops. That's it. Mmm. Can y'all see my little fiasco? Actually, I mean, he doesn't look real bad. And whatever I don't like the looks of, I'll just cover it with some decoration. Okay, y'all, that's ridiculous. 20 minutes. Y'all think I'll ever get this down where, you know, I'm going to have to do a couple that I'm not filming. And I think the process will go not only quicker, but easier and better. And it'll help me to get better at this. But oh my word. So much fun, y'all. It is so much fun. So I'm going to let y'all go now. And I'll talk to you in a little bit, maybe. Okay, goodbye.